Hi Stags, I'm Kelsey Shockey, and this is Fuse. Tonight in the lower level BCC from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., you can make your own street sign for your room, your townhouse, or your beach house. The event will also be providing food, such as mac and cheese bites, mozzarella sticks, and your favorite chicken nuggets. Also in the lower level BCC from 7:30 to 8:30, there will be an open discussion about the American dream and how it is apparent today. So don't miss out on an interesting discussion with students and faculty on Tuesday, January 30th. The moment you've been waiting for, Sibling Weekend registration is now open. Sibling Weekend will be the weekend of the 9th through 11th of February, and there will be plenty of activities, such as bingo and a trip to Rock and Jump Trampoline Park in Trumbull, Connecticut. Throughout the beginning of the school year, there has been a lot of talk about the reconstruction of the new DSB. So I went ahead and I interviewed students to see what their thoughts are regarding whether the reconstruction will be beneficial on campus. Take a look. So what do you think are going to be like the benefits of the new building? Because the business school is already, in the top rating anyway.
Yeah.
So does it really make a huge difference, or do you think that there will be, different benefits that maybe we didn't have it before?
I think there'll certainly be benefits because one of the biggest things I didn't like when I came here is compared to other schools, they have much better schools of business. With a lot better technology and just newer buildings and facilities. So I think it'll give Fairfield it'll attract people for sure to come here and stuff.
What do you think about the progress of the construction with the building?
Okay, I think it's getting a bit slow right now, but I'm hoping that it's done by the end of spring so we can have it for fall semester. Yeah.
Why do you think the path is such a big, the new path that they made is such a big deal? Because it cuts across up the Bellarmine Hill, and it's not like a straight path like the one, the library parking lot.
Yeah.
But do they not like the incline of the path, or is it just because it's blocked off by the construction?
I think it's blocked off by the construction because I know a lot of them actually do use the path to get to class. So I think it's more the construction around it that makes it hard for them to get around.
And do you think having a new business school is actually beneficial because it's a $40 million project, and they're already in the top rating for business schools anyway with the building that they already have. So do you think it'll be beneficial to have this new building, or do you think it's just another project for the sake of having a new building?
I think it's another project just for the sake of having a new building. I think it looks good on the website. I'd much rather see us get the film department out of the basement of the high school.
Lastly, if you want to apply to be an NSL or an RA, the applications are now open, and make sure to get in your application ASAP. Now let's go to our fabulous sports host, Deanna Carbone, for a Stag Sports Update.
Thanks, Kelsey. I'm Deanna, and here's your sports for the week. The Fairfield University women's basketball team went up against the Siena Saints and lost 51-40 for their second consecutive loss of their current road trip. However, senior Samantha Cooper continued to dominate the court. Cooper finished the game, recording her 9th double-double of the season. This weekend, Fairfield men's basketball is heading to Long Island to the Nassau Coliseum for the opening game of a MAC triple header against rival Quinnipiac at 1 p.m. After the Stags and Bobcats play in the first ever MAC game played at the historic Nassau Coliseum, the Saturday slate will feature Marist vs. Monmouth at 4 p.m. and Iona vs. Manhattan at 7 p.m. An announcement was made Tuesday, January 16th, that David Barrett will take over the leadership of the women's soccer team, serving as their new head coach. Barrett previously spent the last 17 seasons as the head coach for Illinois Wesleyan University, earning National Collegiate Athletic Association tournament bids in 8 of the last 9 years. Now back to you, Kelsey.
Thanks, Deanna. There's going to be some interesting weather this weekend, so let's toss it to our weather expert, Logan Giles.
Thanks, Kelsey. Now for the forecast for Fairfield for the week. Should be kind of like a mild, cold, kind of going up and down. So this weekend it should be nice with highs right around 50, probably 49, 50, 51, and then probably Monday should be in the low 30s. Snow, it's possible, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be fairly mild with highs in the mid-40s before getting cold again next weekend. Maybe have another big-time snowstorm. Now, this is what we're watching this weekend through Tuesday. Now, there's going to be two stages, rain and snow, just like a few weeks ago. The rain should come probably Sunday, probably not a ton of rain expected, which is good for the snow. And then probably Monday night, Tuesday night, as the cold air comes in, the snow should drop. Now, the latest models have been saying the coastal storm, which is going to happen. However, that rain still line is just right along Long Island, so it's going to be really, really close. Now, this is my forecast. So, as you can see, most of New Jersey, Long Island, New York City should be 1 to 3. That's my guess, and then the rest, so like New Haven, Fairfield, Bridgeport, Poughkeepsie, should be less than an inch. Now, the question is how do these coastal storms form? Great question. We need a drop in the jet stream, which pulls these systems from the Arctic. We need a cold air mass, again, from like Canada, Alaska to plunge down. And of course, we need two air masses, one in the west coast, one across the North Atlantic, typically south of Greenland, which is the high pressure dominated areas. Now, this causes a block, or the Greenland block, which is just textbook for these big time snowstorms called nor'easters, which can dump 2 feet of snow within a day from Washington, D.C. all the way up to northern Maine. Crazy now, right? Now, also we need moisture from the tropics. Tropics in the wintertime, crazy, right? But yes, we do. Moisture from the tropics, of course, the more moisture we have from like the Caribbean, so like Jamaica, Miami region, the more snow will dump. Now that's pretty much how the coastal storms form. So you need the cold air mass, two warm air masses, you need moisture, and of course cold air. Now next week, there's the potential of big snow, but again, it's still a ways away. Hopefully, if it does happen, I'll have more on that next week. Hopefully, we can have some more pinks on the map than blues, maybe some reds possible.
Thanks, Logan. That's it for now. I'm Kelsey Shockey, and thank you for watching this week's Fuse.